And that is for the little bit of a nice epic music to go along. All right. So, 2 weeks since I'd last done a stream on God of War Valhalla. And it's finally about time that I be able to get onto it because the last 2 weeks were quite a bit crazy. But before we get into that, let me do the brief introduction. Good evening and welcome to tonight's stream of God of War Ragnarok Valhalla DLC. This is Unbalanced Entity and I play some games along the way. Alright. Ooh. This DLC is quite a difficult and challenging nightmare. Even if I'm on the second most difficult setting, it's still proving to be a challenge where if you end up making one mistake and lose your health, then you're gonna have to restart, and it could take half an hour to 45 minutes. But for really skilled God of War players, I'm sure this is the kind that they could be able to get to the ending in about 6 or 7 hours, no sweat. But for me, it's gonna be quite of a commitment to make, as I'm gonna be playing through God of War Ragnarok's Valhalla until I get to the end. And then after that, I'm probably gonna take the rest of the Saturday off and then probably save it for a later time, probably December or November or the end of November. I'm not 100% sure when, but when I do get to the end, I'll take a break from a single player game and be prepared and get something for the next time I'll be streaming. Could be in December, but who knows? So until then, I got more of a long road for me to get to. So let's get to it. All right. Waiting for this to load up. All right. So before I start, time for just a brief summation of the last stream. I managed to get through reaching the first leg, which is fighting Tyr and then being able to beat him. That resets me back with most of my stuff that I've earned. And now I have to go through the second part, which is fighting him again, but this time with a different set of weapons. And of course, along the way, we got a head-based asshole to carry around. Not Mimir. It's just Valhalla has a way to resurrect those who were actually dead in one realm. And in our case, we have Helios, the god of the sun. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna give this more time because it seems like the shading render needs a little bit more necessary amount. Oh boy. All right. So in the meantime, let me at least see what I can do for this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch on over to see if I could at least switch on to something through. That way we can allow the shader to take a bit of time, compile. All right. All right. Oh, I get it. Let's see. All right, so to give you guys an idea, in throughout the progress in God of War Valhalla, you're gonna have to fight against Tyr. Now, from what I can tell, there could be at least 4 times that you have to face him. That's in reference to the 4 different symbols of war that were in the panel that was missing from Tyr's temple. This is based on what was in the first God of War. So Odin decided to steal a panel that was to Tyr, who was floating in the space between the realms. And on each of the corners, you have 4 symbols from different realms. And each of those actually are the symbols for war, including the Omega symbol, which is the symbol for Kratos and Ares as the god of war. And I'm taking that some of the items that, and with that you can see where the items are. So for the first time you fought against Tyr, he'll have the spear and shield that is actually based from the Hellenistic city-states. I'm not a bit sure which specific one he has. It could probably be either Sparta or maybe it could be from Athens. Then there's the second one, which I'm pulling up here, called Makuahutli. I believe that's how it's pronounced. All right. Makuatl. No, it's pronounced Makuatl. So this is mainly used by the Aztecs, and what it is a large carved wooden club, but at each of the ends are long sliver slabs of obsidian. Now, to give you an idea, so if you're not a bit familiar, obsidian is a volcanic glass. It's a glass rock that is created by volcanic activity. And when you're able to sharpen enough, like say being able to hit it at certain angles to get a sharpened edge, it could actually be able to cut sharper than a surgical steel. Now, given to the fact that this was they didn't have any sort of like metallic armors that you would see in some of the European colonies, it was mainly just like some heavy padded woven clothing or leather, depending on it. But this one is actually more of causing long-term damage. So what it is that when you're swinging at the enemy in any exposed skin, it would be either sharp enough to cut through necessary artery, or if it hits something like, say, a bicep or your thighs or part of the leg, it can not only cut, but since this is glass, they are capable of fragmenting if they hit bone. And those fragments can be left inside to do extensive amounts of lingering damage, especially inside of the muscle and the blood. In fact, there's even the daggers that are sharpened enough, and mainly they're used for ancient sacrifices. But since this is from Mesoamerican civilization, the Aztecs were not practically the first one. I mean, there have been other civilizations that have been around there longer than when the old forebearers of the Aztecs came into the area known as Mexico City. But this one's going to be difficult because when Tyr was fighting, he actually moved a bit of it because that was at least part of bloodletting. It wasn't 100% sacrifices, so any like small shed of blood, like just with the open palm and onto the ground would be enough. And there's also kind of stuff. I think for larger sacrifices, those would be for highly special occasion. But in the case of the Aztecs, sacrifice was pretty much part of how they run society. Because let me put it this way. The average year, you would have at least 2,000 people sacrificed in at least in the capital city of Tenochtitlan. Usually that's where the main there would be the main temple is. But also interesting is that this past couple of months, it was also the celebration of the establishment of Tenochtitlan, the main capital of Mexico City. And they did. So here's the deal. So you ever notice the eagle with the serpent on its mouth? When the forebearers of the Aztecs were moving from their land, their gods gave them a vision that their new city, their new civilization, will be built on a place where the eagle will be perched onto a cactus eating a serpent or a snake in that area. And lo and behold, they did find that very serpent, but it was situated in the middle of a lake. So, not much of a way to build a city. But if the early Venetians could do something to get away from hostilities in the mainland Italy, then not much different from what the Aztecs would do. So yeah, this one can be quite a bit of a nasty weapon. It was even said that one warrior that wielded this weapon was able to slice through the entire head of a horse. But that's only, I don't know if that could be a bit true, but if you manage to miss the bones, then yeah, sure might be possible to do that. But anyways, now that the shader's already fully loaded, let me just get ahead and get started on where I'm going. All right, and now we're back. So either getting through each part of the completion or dying along the way, we end up here at the beach. And of course, along the path back up to the door, we do have the remaining Valkyries that are...
You must embrace change as an opportunity, not a threat.
Alright, so since I had already gotten through some of the upgrades, I don't think there's not much for me to change.
Valhalla rewards those who prove their worth within its walls.
Okay. Yeah, so I've depleted my whispers.
You must admire Tyr's skill after so long in captivity. But don't hold back.
Okay, so for some of the items, if there's a piece that is shivering like this, you can actually get bonus echoes. But since I don't have this relic, I'm gonna have to leave it alone for now. Alright, so got a stone wall and valor. Okay. Ooh, okay. Oh, hello. What do we got here? A key?
Is that a key?
One from my past.
Did it unlock something important?
Only a memory.
Seems Valhalla thinks you have a story to tell.
Later.
Trying to find. Where it is that I need to find, because okay. Got that one through. Let's see. I'll take swift evasion and okay. Well, I finally got all of the light attacks.
Greetings, friends. Any questions before you get started?
I was wondering, actually, did Odin ever try his hand at Valhalla?
Of course. He explored it very thoroughly, in seeking to gain control of the Valkyries. But in the end, he found nothing here he could use. You see, Odin always looked outside himself for answers. But Valhalla only reveals its secrets to those who are looking within.
Yeah, so pretty much Odin didn't find. Pretty much Odin went in here, but he didn't see anything worthy of value. Now, if he did that, then perhaps he would have changed his ways and not be so much of like a controlling narcissistic prick, willing to sacrifice even his own family to seeking the very thing that he wants, control over his own future. Okay, I unlocked this one.
Not afraid of a little give and take, I see.
Might as well go ahead and do it. All right. The question's gonna be which door to take. Well, I'll go ahead and take the mystery door. Chamber of Ratamen. Sorry, I didn't say that correctly.
More enemies lurking in the mist, I presume. Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Could have gotten a little better. All right. Okay, let's go. All right. Okay, so now I gotta lift the torches. All right, so I'm trying to remember where the third one is. Oh, here it is. Okay, what do I get? Okay, so more Chaos Crest. Oh. Alright, Mom. Need my keys or are you good? Okay. Alright. Okay. Hey, puppy. How you doing? Okay, so there's... I think I'll go into the one that has the Echo says overboard. All right.
Use a shield strike, brother! Oh, that's a rough one! One night, one fun night! On your left! What's your right? Behind you, brother!
Come on. Oh, I messed up that part. Well, only thing that could save me now is to try and get an upgrade.
Sigmund has been important to you for as long as I have known you. What happened in the beginning?
Oh, it's a typical enough story. A boy meets girl, girl fulfills her ambition to transcend the physical plane and become a Valkyrie of Valhalla. One day, Sigrun quietly arrived from Jotunlund and began serving as Freya's handmaiden while she undertook training for the sisterhood. I don't even think we were introduced. I just see her around the court. Of course, I observed her loveliness, impressive stature, but long before we fell to talking, we cut from different cloth, I suppose. It occurred to me we'd get along as well as we did.
Okay. Trying to see him. I'm not missing anything around here. And I don't have any more keys for that. Ah, dang it. I really want to be able to get through this.
Hard not to take Valhalla up on some help, even if it's just for this attempt.
I'll at least take a simple resurrection stone. And I'll probably take this one to get my health back.
Left side, brother! Side, Ross! Don't let them hit you! Still got it.
Oh, and this is gonna be the chosen champion. Wonderful. No health? Oh man, this sucks.
I believe your target's on the battlefield there.
Oh, hold on. On it? Oh, the iron board? Okay, hold on. Oh. Yeah. Hi. I am back. Sorry about that. To help out.
Got him. Count it, Valhalla.
Oh boy. Right.
Good. The route to the higher area ought to be open now.
And I'll at least get these. All right. Okay, time to see who I'm facing off this time.
Enough with the fire!
Okay. Finally. Now I'm gonna face off against Tyr again. Okay. Restore my health. Okay, and now time to face off against Tyr.
Kratos, the key you found. Whose was it? What did it unlock?
It belonged to a boat captain I met during a battle on the Aegean Sea. His ship was part of a fleet under attack by a Hydra. The key unlocked his quarters, where I heard women screaming for help.
Ah, yes. The story of your fight with the three-headed sea serpent. You impaled one of its heads on the ship's mast, was it?
But that battle is not why this key appeared. It is my killing of the boat captain for it that seems to follow me wherever I go.
Oh boy. One of the people that were... Okay. It's gonna take quite a bit of time to get through this. Okay. Back here, and so going back to the manifestation of Olympus.
We meet once more, Ghost of Sparta.
Oh yay, he's here. May I introduce to you Helios, the god of the sun. And the reason he looks like that is that's actually how he ended his life. Kratos just straight up tore his head from his body just to use him as a source of light to get into different parts of the game. But man, was it bloody. Okay. So I guess with this one...
Who are these lowlifes? Save the poison! Is it healing itself? Line behind you!
Come on.
Wrong weapon, man!
Okay,
I suppose Valhalla's impressed with that cue.
I'll take this.
Looks like their version of a Piraeus line. Horns, the horns! Oh, not the song attack! Great job not hurrying. You feel like your fight's tougher after all. The horns! Oh, that hurt you badly.
Alright, come on. I really gotta get through this. Okay.
Shield! Strike it! Now! I spy the one you need to slay! On your right! Incoming right side!
Fuck.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Damn it. Gonna have to repeat this attempt again. Oh, this is why this particular game's been giving me the run for a long time.
Let's not forget to strike a bargain with Valhalla while we're out here. Every advantage helps.
You are proving yourself to Valhalla.
Okay.
Air.
Please accept this. Adaptability is at the heart of surviving in the ever-changing winds of Valhalla.
This is gonna take a whole lot of getting used to.
Valhalla is
Before we go back in, perhaps we bargain with Valhalla. Improve our chances.
All right.
Gunnar.
This boon is yours. To become a more total warrior. Imagine it. Shall I continue my story?
Oh, cool.
Go on.
Sigrun, mightiest of the Valkyries, saw me in action and thought I had potential. Wanted to train me in the ways of the sisterhood. But I wasn't so sure. A knack for violence is one thing, but serving a higher cause, taking on the responsibility of choosing the slain, me, Gunnar of Blackheart Alley? For once, I hesitated. I couldn't make myself believe it. But Sigrun told me to put everything out of my mind but the work. Mastering each new skill. Discovering what I was truly capable of through discipline and focus. Letting excellence be its own reward. Really opened my eyes. But we'll wrap it up next time, okay?
Well, that was at least an interesting part.
I know it's above board, but I like to think of this part as bribing the local authorities.
At least I could get myself these cooldowns. And some luck.
Valhalla selects your opponents for a reason. Embrace the challenge, but know you can prevail.
Okay, at least with this. And still with Valor. Alright. Time to get back. Okay.
The key again. More to the story?
Yes, when there is time.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Honor the Fallen, and what else? Swift evasion.
You and Sigrun, how was it you first spoke?
Back when Freya was queen in Asgard, the better times, I mean, there really began to be some culture around the place. Poets, musicians, the odd contortionist would pay visits, perform, mingle. On one occasion, I'd taken a seat expecting to see this balladeer of the lowlands, when Sigrun walked in. Somehow more stunning than I'd ever seen her. And when of all places she chose to sit next to me, well, a lot of very interesting things happened very quickly. But I may need to collect my thoughts while you get us killed again.
Really? Oh, fair enough. I think these things happened a whole long time ago, so I guess memory is not what it used to be. Okay.
Behind you! Look out!
Okay. That finished them. Okay, time to see what I get.
Let us get back to your memories of Sigrun. Sat beside you.
Yes, she chose to sit next to me. No big thing, really. Yet, somehow, despite myself, I felt a rush in my stomach like I was a green lad again. Embarrassing at the end of the day, to be so simple. I made some remark, and I learned how it felt to make her laugh. And suddenly I felt more at ease. Eerily so. A calm within each other's storms, I suppose.
Very way of describing that. Peace dwells among us.
Lovely, brother. That's exactly right.
I think I'll go ahead and unlock this one.
Is it worth what it'll cost you? I wonder.
All right, I'll go ahead and pick this one.
Nasty hit! Go away, brother! Attack! It throws us!
God.
Last one.
Yeah, it cost me a resurrection stone. Oh boy. Thinking things will get a bit better, I end up going through a route that makes it worse.
Mimir, you may speak more of coming to know Sigrun.
Right. Where were we? After the ice was broken, we fell to talking more regularly, even making a point to do so. It was all I could do to enjoy our company responsibly, staying mindful of our respective positions and keep from crossing any line that would make things difficult for us to recover from.
Wise.
Well, mostly. I'm always wisest in the parts I let myself remember.
Okay. Going through the actual grind of trying to get through Valhalla is gonna be a hassle. Because my first attempt took me about close to 45 minutes to get to a point where I got to the point where I died.
Right side, incoming!
Let's go. Okay.
Still got it.
Oh, and I get to go to the door through Valhalla's Chosen. All right. Right.
Valhalla's got a bounty on that one.
Oh, there he is. And there you go. Oh, damn it. Alright.
I knew you'd get that one.
Okay, so there was a column here I could have used. Right. All right.
That should be unlocked now, shall we? We've come this far. Anything we need this moment.
Now I'll take a little bit of minor heal. Okay. Which beastie are we facing against this time?
Watch your left!
Come on. Had enough of you. Fucking bitch. God. Oh.
Got it.
This was a bitch to get through. Man, I need to restore my health for this.
Kratos, about this boat captain. If you needed his key to save others, why does it seem to bother you so? Your actions in this case seem justified.
The captain was spotted by the Hydra before I was able to kill it. When I entered its maw to retrieve the key, the captain had somehow survived, dangling over a fall that would surely kill him. I saw the terror in his eyes as he fought to hold on, and then relief when he believed I would save him. Instead, I took the key and dropped him to his death. And it was all for nothing. The women were dead by the time I reached them.
Shoot. Okay. So trying to get through. Hey, Lunax. I'm doing okay. Well, as okay as I can, considering that I'm trying to make a second attempt to go through Valhalla. Because the last time I tried it, I didn't get far. Didn't get that much far. But this DLC, it's gonna be challenging because now we're back here.
Helios has returned.
Oh, yay! The Arrogant Head is back. Oh, you know, sometimes I feel like we don't like him, but at the same time, he's the only thing that's kind of keeping us sane. All right. Before I get...
Yes, pick something and let's go.
I don't have enough for a Leviathan crest. Oh, I'm from Texas. At least the better part of Texas that doesn't have the really crappy parts.
Valhalla singled one out for you there. Still a monster, I see.
Okay,
Back to a prized game.
there we go.
The horn! Orb! Oh, not the song attack! Watch for the horns!
Okay. I'll take vigor blessing. Oh, thank you. But this is gonna be a very hectic journey for me to take us. Let's go. There. I'm going through a time limit because the longer I stay around, the more
getting
difficult.
harder as you delay, Kratos.
Yes, I understand, head.
Strike with your shield, damn it! Right flank! Stifling you on your left! And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here?
All right, come on. Yep. No, I'm playing on the second hardest difficulty. But it's still a challenge because because each attempt takes me about 45 minutes to an hour. Okay, wasting enough time. I gotta find the fourth one.
Army is that? Oh, not the song attack! Orb! Break the tether, quickly! Great job not hurrying. You two like your fights tougher after all. Left flank!
Come on, no, please, please. Ah, damn it. If he times it right, maybe Atreus can be just as powerful, if not a little more clever than his dad. But Kratos has had thousands of years of experience, so... And Atreus is still relatively young. It's gonna take some time for him.
Oh, what happened that time?
Yeah, similar thing happened to me. Except I was missing the fourth portal. Oh well.
It's treacherous, but it will lead to unparalleled mastery.
We did more things and more things to do. Check.
Oh, hopefully I can be able to get to Tyr, because that's the main part I want to get to, because anytime I end up not getting to him, I lose.
Valhalla shows the way.
It's just going to be another uphill
No shame
battle.
in making things a wee bit easier if you can.
Don't have enough for the triumph. I'll at least go ahead and use up another key. Some of these I need another divine triumph to get to. All right.
We're all impressed by your progress, General. We've never seen anyone engage Valhalla quite the way you
And then of course I don't have this one to get the bonus. I'll still stick with this. And Shimmery Shatter Shield. And of course Legacy. This one's... Oh, sure, go ahead. I can try and talk while I'm playing, but I know there's going to be difficult parts where... Okay. Well, the thing with me is that I'm kind of looking into doing commission arts, but problem is my budget. I don't think I could be able to spare enough with, or be able to hire commissions. Not even for my previous artist who did the graphics, you see.
The key again.
We will talk later.
The key. It is always the key. The goddamn key of everything. Ooh. And Jonah. And Lunex. Thank you for the follow. All right. You're welcome. Let's see. I'll take the artillery charge. But did I had any? Let's see. Where's the rune masteries? Okay, here. All right, so right now it's about 8:40, so I have about one more try to make before I'm gonna have to get this
More
close.
of your early days with Sigrun.
Of course. I remember there came a banquet. I forget the occasion. I remember how breathtaking she looked when her eyes met in the crowd. She beamed and pulled a friend by the wrist to come meet me. This is my good friend Mimir, she said. He's probably the smartest man alive. It was never something I believed. Not until she said it. Not until that moment when she perceived me as what I'd aspired to be. That moment, that extraordinary moment, I felt, in some indescribable way, home.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to save for this spare key for at least a cosmetic chest or another path. There we go. Yeah, so getting through this whole entire thing is gonna be a nightmare on its own. And I'm only in like sort of the, let's see, first, second, yeah, more like the third leg of this. And I just need about 3 more weapons to try and get through. But yeah, this is putting me through the ringer. Even if I do a 6-hour stream, it's not going to change a bit much.
Next with Sigrun.
She had introduced me as a good friend. And though I couldn't be entirely sure what she meant by it, for once I wasn't concerned with an outcome. Regarding Sigrun, I knew my answer was yes. The question itself seemed secondary.
You were not upset she called you friend.
Show me someone for whom friendship means lack of love. I'll show you someone who wonders why their lovers never end up being worth their time.
Perhaps. But you did not express your feelings.
Oh, I don't think she could have escaped noticing them. I just never asked her anything I felt sure she'd have to refuse.
Okay. So that actually exposed another secret. Okay. And I get another relic pedestal. And then since I used one key, okay. So trying to get through this one is gonna be next to impossible. I put in extra time and effort to this. Okay. Let me see if I can find something up here though. No, nothing. Because my big concern is trying to being able to evade and block and do.
Left side! Nasty hit! All right, brother! Above you, brother! Right side, brother! Behind you!
Come on. And enough out of you. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, you see what I mean? Because if I get swarmed up, I'm gonna be losing a whole lot of stuff, a whole lot of health out of this. Alcove of Preference. Okay. I have to choose 2 chests. I think I'll go with more echoes. And so that one closes. And that means I'll move to the next door.
Your relationship with Sigrun. Why so reluctant to tell her how you felt?
She was on the Valkyrie's path, preparing to transcend her corporeal form. That was her focus, her chosen purpose, and I didn't want to suggest myself as an obstacle. I suppose I let some part of myself imagine she might recognize my affection, even reciprocate. But now that we know what she was running from, obviously she'd never again risk choosing love over duty. A unique, heartfelt friendship. That is what could endure. That is what I chose to embrace.
Yeah, it's kind of a big choice to make between commitment and developing a bond. And anyways,
Left leg! Oh, blast it! You got so close!
God fucking damn it all. And I died with less progress than the previous two. Okay.
Didn't get as far that time, but you'll make up for it shortly, I'm sure.
Embrace the challenges of Valhalla, for they will mold you into an even more formidable warrior.
Yeah, so this DLC is gonna be putting me through
Know
a
the
crazy
ranges.
ringer.
Strategy and execution.
A chance to bargain with Valhalla itself.
I think
Progress, right there.
I'll go ahead and get rage out of this. Not sure about these appearances. I'll save them for another time.
Stay strong and don't lose faith. Don't despair. Your resilience will.
Okay, bonus melee depth, short duration. And unfortunately, the health for this bonus is not there. Okay, onslaught. And at least it's something. Because with the Blade of Olympus, it's something I don't use the least. I mean, sure, it looks powerful. It's quite powerful, but after what had happened last time, okay. I'll go ahead and do this one. Trying to see how things are looking so far. We're getting some good views. Okay. Now I'll take this one. And how about the next one? Oh boy.
Seems you must endure a burden for a time to receive a greater reward. Are you tempted?
5 encounters. Oof. Sorry. Okay, so at least with each of the chests that I get, it doesn't end up resetting. Not 100% sure on that. I'll need to save it for another time. Or I could use this though. Because if it's not a chest, it's a secret entrance. Oh! Another appearance. But I'll still stick with this armor though. Because the armor is actually a special that is given to all players of God of War after to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the God of War franchise. I think I'm gonna have to risk this one. Oh, it's a chamber again. About a month in this.
Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Get out of here. Okay. Okay. And now to light the cisterns. Let's see. Remember, there's that one. Number 2. If I could get it. And number 3 should be in this area somewhere. And let's go. Ah. Okay. Now let's see what we get inside this. Alright, more Chaos Crest. Now we have to make a choice. And since I already did Echo last time, I'll go with the Spirit Seal.
Mimir, can you hear me? Has my voice broken through?
Oh!
Sigrun? Yes! Hello! How are you talking to... How long have you been able
I
to
haven't
hear?
been listening to you. There's just something I needed to tell you. Valhalla is displeased with me. It wishes a penance of sorts. Trials to reforge my loyalty. I haven't decided what to do, but I hoped we could talk about it.
Aye, let's do. Next time we die, or Kratos gets a headache.
Preferably a headache, because that would mean we're actually making progress. Because if we die, then yeah, no progress made. And of course, Valhalla is more of a sentient thought, so it's able to know and comprehend a number of things.
You're on fire, Kratos! It will fire!
Okay. Made it through. I've yet to get to this one's. Okay, so I get a light runic attack. All right, Okay. So my question is where to go from here? I'll go ahead and take this one though.
Bifrost everywhere. What's your right? Still got it.
This one's gonna be the craziest part. All right.
Behind you, watch out! There's the one Valhalla's marked. Behind you, incoming! Not a top.
Oh, mother! All right. Hey, get it out. Boom.
And Valhalla keeps the score.
Yep. Okay, that'll get me enough to get to another level to go through a second mini boss. And then it's gonna be another upper level to be able to defeat Tyr. Or at least to get to Tyr.
Splendid. I think we're free and clear to take the way up now.
All right, so let's see.
A little boost this time around, maybe?
I'll at least take this one. A second simple resurrection stone. And not enough for anything else. Okay.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Ah. Finally.
Well done, brother. You've withstood the burden.
And I'm gonna have to use that to restore my health, because man, that's frustrating. Now I'll take this one, because I don't want to take the other one, as it's gonna give me a risk. Sure, I might do more damage, but problem is I'm gonna lose. It requires costing health.
Brother, you've told me many times of mortals you killed when in the god's service. What is it about this boat captain?
It will have cost me nothing to show him mercy. His life was in my hands. This man did nothing to me, and I treated his life as nothing. He was not a god who manipulated me nor bound me in service. I cannot hide behind my thirst for revenge. He was just a man, afraid for his life, attacked and swallowed by a monster he had no hope of defeating. But the Hydra was just an animal. I showed him what a true monster looked like.
Okay, no enemies this time. Okay.
On your right!
Okay. Now I'm getting to the part that I need to get to. Alright, so here are the chains. And now here comes the part that has been giving me trouble.
Hello?
Hello again. You really have a way of being a shifty bastard, you know that? But then again, if I had to be strapped myself to the man who ended up tearing my head off my body, yeah, I'd be pretty pissed too. Okay.
Incoming back here! Poisoned again!
There we go. Come on. I'll get out.
That was the one. It must please you to please Valhalla.
Okay, which one is getting this one?
Hey, Warhead, focus on the important one. Out for those horns! Incoming back here! Oh, not the song attack! Form! Break the tether, quickly! Only getting harder as you delay, creatures.
Alright. Only 2 down, and I need 1 more to go.
Strike with your shield, damn it! Behind you, incoming! Behind you, idiot! Left flank! Watch your left! Only one left to ride! From behind, incoming!
Come on! Enough of your bullshit.
Okay, you've killed everything. Another weapon, idiot!
Come on. Oh boy.
And things just got harder. Did you forget that haste is a factor here?
Oh boy. This one's gonna be a bitch.
Left flank. Watch your right, moron. Behind you, watch out! Line behind you! Behind you, dummy! From behind, incoming!
Son of a motherfucker bitch fucker. Okay. I'm done. I am done with this loss.
Let's not forget to strike a bargain with Valhalla while we're out here. Every advantage helps.
Okay, so that strategy is not gonna work.
Challenges within challenges. Tests within tests.
Fresh rewards with a side of new opportunities.
And some new labors.
Keep at it, sir.
I'm just hoping it's worth it in the end,
Give
because
the playing field just a little tilt, eh?
let's see. Echoes a counter. And I'll go with this, because I need to be able to get something out of it. All right. All right.
Don't let Valhalla's chosen opponents get into your head, or else you'll fall to them again.
Sigrun, what's this about Valhalla questioning your loyalty? I thought everything was all right.
It is. For you are alive, and I am no longer in pain. But my transgression was not without consequences. Valhalla has penalized me. I could not enter now if I wanted to. In fact, I am not sure if it will welcome me in death.
What? That can't be right. No one's more worthy of Valhalla than you. You can't have sacrificed that for my sake. It's not fair.
There's no blame to place here. When you do what you know is right in your heart, the results are not always what you hope for. That doesn't mean it was the wrong decision. Now please, we've kept Kratos long enough from his journey. I insist. Go. We'll talk more.
Yeah, so if you didn't know, when Kratos made a hesitation to put Apollo's head into like a burning cage that the Athenian soldier was put, it didn't go as well as he thought. He was afraid he was going to burn Mimir, tried to yank the cage, but well, that ended was triggering a fail-safe mechanism. So if you go against something, then go against the decisions, then you're going to be cast into the deepest pits of nothingness, or someplace where you're burning with indescribable fire that burns your body and soul. But Sigrun saved Kratos and Mimir, and unfortunately, the realm of Valhalla did not like that, and so she's not allowed to enter as her punishment until she redeems herself. But I think that redemption's probably going to come at another time. For now, I just need to go and get this a break, because if I try it anymore, we're going to be here a whole lot longer than we should. So, time for me to close up and just put away my things. So give me a moment. Oh. Well, this night didn't get me the progress that I was hoping to get through, but at least I'm able to grind through and get a little bit of some challenge. But going through that part is gonna take a bit of a hassle, because if I go through the long route, then it's not gonna turn out well for me in the end. So the big thing I'll probably do is to try and skip one of the middle parts and see if I could be able to get through there. If it could help me get there before the third or fourth difficulty. But hard to say without having to see how far I can go for the next one. Well, I'm just giving it a rest, because if I go a little bit further, I'm just gonna get really stressed for nothing. If you didn't get it, so for those that did not get a chance to watch me during the live stream, I will try and take an opportunity to edit the recordings, and upload them as a video on demand on 2 separate channels. For the main one that I have the stream on, it is going to be just the single player games, which will also include God of War Ragnarok, all of the Doom games in the anthology, and later on the DLC for Doom the Dark Ages. Whenever that comes, we haven't heard an announcement for that one yet. And then for multiplayer, I'll probably put that into sort of a separate location, separate sort of location. But I know that one I may not get any monetization, because there's copyright music in the game itself. Because even when you have the copyright setting muted, it's still gonna play it out. I don't know how that one's gonna turn out, but I at least need to put something up there so that way I could clear out the storage in my hard drives and make more room for more more single player streams. It's gonna take a bit of time, because editing doesn't take a whole lot, but it is the rendering time that's gonna be the key issue. But maybe I could fix that along the way. Anyways, if you like everything that's going on and you want to keep up to date with with my streams and content, I do have my social media accounts linked over here up here on the description. But just in case, I do have them linked down below in my channel description or on the corner, depending on where you're seeing this. Also, if you happen to follow me on my beacons link, then you will find my social media accounts and also the stream, not just where I stream right now when it's live, but also every other platform that I'm streaming live to. I'm just gonna have to try and figure out and see if there's any sort of tips and tutorials that I can take to help me get a better chance at being able to reach and pass through the second part of tier before I worry about the other ones. Because it is gonna be a hassle to get through, even with controller. So, this will have to do for tonight. This is Underbound Sanity signing off, and I wish you all a good night or a good day, whichever part of the world or time you're watching this on. I'll see you next time.